as we were eagerly waiting for the budget, the Honorable Finance Minister has not let us down. Rather, she has uh, propelled many reforms. She has put in place a number of measures for infrastructure. And I think as infrastructure, every rupee spent on infrastructure leads to almost 2.5 to 3.5 rupees increase in the GDP and hence the economic growth. This will propel the country towards its vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047, where the country attained, after 100 years of attaining the independence, as a developed country with very strong leadership, with inclusivity, with a spirit of oneness and inclusivity, and with robust banking sector, financial fundamentals, and economic fundamentals, all ingrained into one. The country is poised to be there. This budget, with its specific focus on infrastructure, particularly the 1 lakh crore urban infra challenge fund, with almost 25% bankable projects, with shipbuilding fund, with maritime shipbuilding fund, and with increase in the number of Udan destinations, with a number of measures for the agriculture sector, uh, with a number of measures for social infrastructure, getting hotels defined into the harmonious list of infrastructure, and transmission, energy, increasing the nuclear capacities. I feel it's very, very laudable. And all of these measures will definitely work towards a stronger India. As we see infrastructure today, this budget has come at an apt time, as the infrastructure has already progressed and has about 40-45% of completed projects, as against no completed projects about a decade or so ago. Uh, these assets, the completed assets, the revenue earning assets, are now uh, very keenly focused and looked at by various international investors, and they have become an asset class by themselves, and they are providing a lot of liquidity for the infrastructure environment as such. Besides this, the confidence of the international investors would get better boosted because of the slew of reforms that continues. There's a word that a number of measures have been announced to further strengthen the public-private partnership platforms for boosting private investments in the sector. There is definitely a need for more private investments to come in and balance the number of investments that the government itself is doing and pushing the infrastructure to its towards its objectives. So I think, on the holistic sense, the national infrastructure pipeline, which has been put by the government, probably the only exercise which is there in the world for garnering almost 11,000 projects at one go in one destination, and 25% of them as public-private partnership projects. I feel that this is perhaps one of the most unique and one of the largest exercises in the world that India is has put in place, and these will definitely yield the results. And what will be the outcome will be a very, very strong and sustainable society, which will have inclusivity as its spirits, and with international cooperation and holistic sense for development. The world is perhaps seeing a nation on the rise with a very strong leadership in Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Modi, whose visionary leadership has propelled the country so far and is well on the way to achieve developed country status by 2047 with good economic fundamentals, good inclusivity, and very good international cooperation.